family gatherings? Do you have big family gatherings that sometimes? Go ahead.
Yeah, in
Do-
India we have a lot of festivals.
Mhm.
This is a festival country, I can say. Yeah,
So
and
what is the next?
very often,
Mhm. What is the next festival that is coming up?
yeah, it's Colors Festival, Holi.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We
And
use
what are you celebrating? The trees, the seasons? What are you celebrating during this time?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
What will you be celebrating during this time? What would you be celebrating? The seasons?
Yeah, like seasons
Mm-hmm.
and some like weather season
Mm-hmm.
and crops things.
And what is your favorite season? What is your favorite season?
Winter.
Really? Oh, wow.
Here it is the best season. I
Okay.
think not US
Uh-huh.
citizens, but we enjoy the winters here. Is
Okay. So it probably doesn't get very cold. It probably doesn't get very cold. Am I right?
not much cold,
Mm-hmm.
just 10, 12 degrees. It is highest, I mean, highest temperature,
Mm-hmm.
12
Okay.
degrees or 11 degrees. That is the highest temperature in winters. And in
Okay.
summers, it goes around 45 degrees,
Okay.
48 degrees sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a
Mm.
very terrible summers.
Probably extremely hot, maybe extremely hot in the summer.
Yeah, extreme hot summers.
Okay. Okay. So what do you do? What do you do in India? Because you speak very well. What do you do in India?
Now I'm purely housewife. I'm an homemaker,
Uh-huh.
and 10, 7 years ago, I used to work as a
Mhm.
abacus instructor.
I see.
Now I've closed my institute because of this US travelings and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's made it
So
difficult.
I stopped. I stopped working.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now
So
just I'm.
do you have any children that live at home now?
Yeah, I have a son. He's living in another other city.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 100 miles distance.
Okay. Okay. So you don't get to see him that often. If he's 100 miles, that's a ways away. That's a good ways away. But that's really good that you were able to stay home and maybe take care of family and friends. And I'm really excited and happy for you that you're able to you will be able to come to the U.S. and visit your daughter and your grandkids. I know that they are very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. Well, I do want to say, Rachel, that I understand you very clearly. So that's really good that your English is good. I want to encourage you to continue to watch YouTube channels, watch my YouTube channel and other YouTube channels as well. And if you see me online again, you can interact with me online and you can interact with me when I'm not online as well. And
Sure, sure, sure.
as I said earlier, that the people in India, um, of all the populations and regions in the world, the people in India are the most active on Facebook. So I thought that that was interesting. That was a little tidbit that I learned today. Just thought I'd share that with you. What questions would
Thank
you
you.
like? Are there any questions that you'd like to ask me? If so, I'll try and answer them. But I do want you to know that I appreciate you joining me today.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Just one thing, how is it necessary to follow the, what is it, tenses or what is that? Grammar? Is it important to get fluency?
Well, let me just answer you this way, Rachel. As I said, I have had no difficulty understanding what it is that you're saying. You're speaking in a very clear manner. Most of what you're saying, you're pronouncing it correctly. It isn't necessary for you at this point to focus on grammar. If you were one of your grandchildren and you're having the opportunity to learn grammar, that's wonderful. But I believe your grandchildren were actually probably born here in the U.S. So being in the English speaking environment, they are going to learn grammar differently than you. They are going to learn grammar just by being in the classroom and listening to the English teacher and the other English speaking children. You have already learned enough grammar structure to speak. So it isn't necessary for you to learn grammar. At this point, Rachel, even if you were to learn grammar, you wouldn't be able to use it correctly if you are not already using it correctly. The way that you're going to use English correctly now is if someone actually explains to you when you say something incorrect. And then they will say, well, no, you should say this because of this. You are not going to learn anything about possessives, first order of something. You will just know it just because you are speaking it. You're going to make common mistakes. Even native English speakers make them, but we are aware that we make them and we just self-correct. For example, you might say that there are two persons online right now, myself and you, but there aren't two persons. There are two people. You know that persons is plural and people is one. So you wouldn't say two persons. There are two people. And then but I would understand exactly what you meant, but we don't self-correct ourselves that way. It is through what you're doing today, speaking with me, practicing, or just having a conversation, that I believe that you're understanding everything that I'm saying. Am I correct? Are you understanding me?
Yeah, I'm trying. Almost I understood.
Now, some things will not be clear if you are reading a book or if you're watching a television program. You may not understand everything. You may not understand the meaning, the context, but you do understand the words. Or if you don't understand the words, you will go look the words up. That's what I think that you would do. But to retain those words, to remember the words and be able to use the words, you have to start practicing using the words. So I can't believe that you still haven't found a vocabulary word. So I'm not sure that you're really writing words down. If you haven't found a single word that you've written down, I'm not so sure that you're writing words down. You perhaps said it because you thought it was important for me, but it isn't important to me. It is not. What is important to me is that you understand what it is that I'm saying. You want to make sure that your grandchildren are able to speak with you and you understand what they are asking or what they're saying. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It was great. It is great talking with you, Rachel. And thank you for letting me just call you by Rachel. But I'm going to ask, could you pronounce your first name for me?
Anuradha.
Uh, again?
Anuradha.
Anuradha. Anuradha?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful name, Anuradha. That's beautiful. Of course, Rachel is easier because I've got to do, my mouth has to go into my tongue, Anuradha. But after a lot of practice, I would be able to get it. So is there anything else you'd like to ask me today, Anuradha?
Yeah, nothing. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Okay, well,
Nice meeting to you.
It is my pleasure. It was indeed my pleasure to meet you today. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll talk again. Just hopefully you'll see that.
And
Mhm.
I'm feeling this is a great day, and I wonder, really, am I speaking with you?
Yes, yes,
Priscilla?
yes, you're speaking with me, and I'm listening to you. And I promise that you are speaking very clearly. I'm understanding everything that you are saying, and I'm so excited for you that you have the opportunity to go and visit with your
Yeah,
family.
I'm feeling great, actually.
Yeah. Yes, well, you should. I'm really, it warms my heart to be able to speak with you. So thank you so much for being available today, and have a wonderful day. Be sure to join my YouTube channel and watch some of my videos there. And
Sure, sure.
you will
I'll
probably,
follow you, definitely.
okay, you will probably see this one posted, the one that we're doing now in Facebook. You will probably see this one in YouTube as well. Thanks, Anura.
Thank you,
Anuraha.
Priscilla.
Anuraha. Take care.
Anuradha.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
Thank you.